Hi, my name is Javs, also known as Javatronia. I'm a licensed hairstylist, freelance photographer and videographer, as well a mother. Recently, I was introduced to the world of toy collecting, and here I will share with you my journey and exploration into the world of action figures, not only as a collector and consumer, as well a passionate new fan. Hey guys, it's Jazz with Javatronia Reviews and Just Try Media, and today I get to share with you Transformers Reveal the Shield Special Ops Jazz. And he's a deluxe class, and here I'll show you a size comparison. So you can see there's a pretty good amount of height that the Voyager is to the deluxe. And I also have Bumblebee Deluxe class as well, but he's like the mini vehicle, so he's like the smaller end of it. So you know, he's a pretty good size, Jazz is. Alright, so we know that Jazz is Optimus Prime's right-hand man. He is the guy to go in, get it done. He's quick, he's fast, he's spunky, he loves to rally the guys up, but when it's time to get business done, he is definitely to the point and ready to go. Let's take a closer look. So his accessories really include his weapon here, which is an updated version of his Pretender rifle from the classic series. You can see that. And I'll show you where we'll store that in his alt mode, being a Porsche styled sports car. So, you know, for being a vehicle or a car, which is never totally my favorite to transform, just the way that they are built sometimes can be really frustrating. But overall, he's really nice design. You know, not too much kibble. His chest comes out just a bit. You don't see a lot of the back kibble hanging out. His doors here, you know, don't get too much in the way, though storing him up on the shelf, sometimes any of these wings are just obnoxious for space. It really limits us, but overall not too bad. And here he can really deploy his speakers, so then he can pump up the jams for us. There he is. Let's take a look at his articulation. So his head does turn a pretty fair amount. Actually, you can get to 360. He does have tilting action and no tilt really side to side much, just up and down. Shoulders, his arms and legs, we have a lot going on. So there's a little bit of movement in just this piece here that's focused onto his chest and arm, and then his actual shoulder is on a ball joint that you can see under here, so you get a good amount of range. You can clear his arm or his chest piece and his doors here with that extra mobility. And then he has a bicep swivel, elbow bends, and then his hand is on a ball joint as well, so you can really get a lot of movement out of that. He does have a little bit of a waist swivel, and depending on how you need to have him, you can adjust his hood here on the back up and down, so you can get him out of the way to be able to have a little bit better posing ability. Hip can go back and forth, in and out, again on another ball joint. He has a thigh swivel. His knee is double jointed, so you can get it done up here and down here. You can get a lot of extra movement out of that. And then his toe and ankle doesn't get any side to side tilt, but his heel and toe do move. And I guess you get a little bit of extra movement out of kind of where I guess his ankle would be. So this is where we're really loose, not having him new out of the box. You know, just extra movements too many times. Transforming him has loosened up some of the joints, so you just want to be careful there. Alright, now let's go ahead and go to transformation and check out his sports car rally mode. Reveal the Shield Special Ops Jazz has more than just a simple transformation, making it a bit more challenging for novice collectors and a pleasure for seasoned collectors. His transformation is about being sure you twist and turn each joint just the right way to fold up and in perfectly. Once you figure out the pattern, Jazz is a breeze and enjoyable. Alright, and now we have Jazz in his white sports rally car. Supposed to be a Porsche, but he has more of the Pontiac Solstice headlights, so just a little bit different shape. He has his racing stripes, and then you can see here that he has that rub sign, which my hands are never warm enough. There we go. Got that classic sign there. So inside the windows you don't really get a pleasant view of much but the innards. So I'm not sure if having that clear is a good or bad thing in this mode anyways. You know, all the wheels turn. It's pretty easy and straightforward as far as a vehicle. And then I wanted to show you where storage was. So right up front here you see these two tabs, and this fits into one of those little peg slots. It would be either one, just getting it in there, putting it, well, there you go. I guess it rolls super good, and I'm not sure if it's just a little bit of the kibble is sticking out just beyond the bottom of the wheels, so I'm not sure if that's what it is, because individually they all roll really well, so I'm not sure what's going on there. You know, the seams are a little rough, but as much as it transforms, it's not too bad. But you know, it's not a nice smooth flush. There's lots of seams and creases that you can see through and you can feel, and you're always trying to kind of get it perfect. Move these wheels a little bit and it makes these go in and out. The number 4, just getting it that perfectly lined up, and is all kind of really just about manipulation and probably toy to toy depending on its packaging, or you know, what comes out of the package. You may find that it's better than others. And that is Jazz in his vehicle mode. Nice little sports car. And to my concluding thoughts. Alright, and now in conclusion for Special Ops Jazz for Reveal the Shield. Really decent figure. I feel like the plastic feels a little bit brittle, so just be really careful when transforming him. And there are a lot of double joints. You want to make sure that you're taking really good care during that transformation. Overall, though, I feel like the paint apps are pretty decent. I like the white not being a flat white because it doesn't get that yellowy tone to it. It has some sparkle and some shine, which is really nice. Ours was not new, so he is a little bit loose. You just need to be really careful not to play with him too much. And I really love that he's very posable with the great articulation and several double jointed areas and also ball jointed areas. He really can get into a lot of really great poses. I really hope you enjoyed our review today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Signing out, Javs, Javatronia Reviews. And don't forget, enjoy your toys because you never know when they can be taken away. Rolling for record. Signing out, Jazz, signing out, Jazz with Javatronia Reviews.